last few years, I've explored some of the world's wealthiest cities and places that are particularly alluring to wealthy people. This included spending over a year in Dubai, which has risen to prominence as the playground of millionaires. But long before Dubai, there was a country in Europe offering similarly attractive tax incentives like zero personal income tax, great weather, and also has the highest number of millionaires per capita in the world. I decided to journey from London to spend a full weekend exploring what there was to see of Monaco.
Et en fait, je t'appelle parce que j'aimerais bien te voir.
Alors qu'est-ce que tu proposes?
Moi, j'ai pas trop envie de bouger, mais bon, si tu veux passer à la maison, il y a personne, quoi. Non, comme il est parti.
Et on serait seuls alors? Ah oui.
Bah, tu sais que j'ai un copain.
We're gonna get the train to Monaco, heading into the station. I've never been on a double-decker train, so let's see what the scenery and views are like. Today is not a particularly, the weather isn't particularly great today. It's very grey, so hopefully tomorrow is better weather. But anyways, we'll bring you guys along. The plan for today is to find somewhere to eat first of all, then sightseeing, nightlife, casino.
C'est fire, fire, fire. J'suis pompé là, j'veux des love, j'veux des love. C'est fire, fire, faut un bail. J'suis pompé là, j'veux des love, j'veux des love. J'me suis vénère, tout d'un coup j'ai tout lâché.
We are in Monaco. So far it's a very hilly place, like I'm sure you guys can see. We're going downhill at the moment, but it's very hilly. But it's super nice. It's really, really nice. I'm at an estate agency. It's around 15,000 euros a month to rent a 2-floor villa. I'm not sure how many rooms. I don't know if it says. It's got a pool, it's got a jacuzzi, it's a la mer. So I think la mer, isn't that like sea? So maybe you have a sea view or something. This one is a purchase. That's 4.5 mil. I actually don't think that that's horrible. Oh my god, this one is like 45,000 a month. This is like a relatively small apartment. 2.3. I'm assuming it's 2 bedrooms. This meal was £28.
29, yeah.
£29, which is beef and spaghetti basically.
Yeah.
And then this meal, which is beef and basmati rice, was £38. This is the square at night, you guys. It looks absolutely gorgeous, but look, this reminds me so much of Dubai, where you just have like all the luxury cars parked outside of an establishment. So we are about to head into Monte Carlo Casino. Let's go. Nous venons de sortir des casinos de Monte Carlo. C'est grand, c'est joli, c'est magnifique. Or is it magnifique? No. C'est très beau, c'est très grand. I don't think you're supposed to use those 2 words together. But it was huge, it was grand, and it was gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. But you're not really allowed to record inside. Also, loving these cars. I love the vibe of these cars. In fact, at night, Monte Carlo is definitely a vibe. It's day 2. Let's go. It's day 2 in Monaco. We are still in Nice and we are about to leave.
C'est fire, fire, fire. J'suis pompé là, j'veux des love, j'veux des love. C'est fire, fire, faut un bail. J'suis pompé là, j'veux des love, j'veux des love. J'me suis vénère, tout d'un coup j'ai tout lâché.
One of the major differences I've noticed from here in comparison to Dubai is a lot of the luxury cars here are still in very like mute colors, like black, grey. Like if they're different, they'll be like matted grey, you know, or like oatmeal is like a different sort of color that I've seen, which is in comparison to Dubai. When you see luxury cars, they're usually like red, green, yellow, pink. There's no color that I have not seen in Dubai, and I think that's kind of what people speak about when they talk about like the difference between like the old money aesthetic and new money aesthetic in terms of how they show off their wealth and their money. Fashion here is like, it's like they're trying but they're not trying, but it's still like very dressed up. It looks expensive without doing too much necessarily. The demographic is very different to Dubai. And if you are new here, I'm comparing it to Dubai because that is where I lived for the past couple of for last year and a little bit of this year as well. And I feel like Monaco would be the European version of Dubai. Obviously there are very clear differences, but there are a lot of similarities in terms of being the playground place for wealthy people. I think from what I was saying, I don't know, I wonder which place has more wealthy people. I feel like Dubai might, just because it will attract a wider range of people than Monaco will, because it's bigger than Monaco first of all. And the square today, the sun is shining, it looks so beautiful.
Je suis vénère, j'aurais dit la vérité. Faut viser loin, vous êtes pas dans mes projets. Tant plus la nuit, je pense au lendemain. Sur qui compter, pas sur toi, tu sais. Je connais la route, allez ciao. Trop de vis rendent
What are your thoughts on Monaco so far?
Monaco is pretty. The buildings are just reminds me of Italy. I like the view.
Which part of Italy?
I would say Lake Como.
I see what you mean about Lake Como, because it's got like the hills in the background, it's got the colourful houses, and then it's got a big body of water. I feel like Monaco, I feel like it's its own vibe. I love it. I do feel like it's a bit boring, so I feel like I've been comparing it to Dubai, and I'd say like you'd have a lot more fun in Dubai. So if you had money and you were younger, I feel like Dubai would be much better.
Do you feel like in Dubai people are nicer and more friendly?
Yeah, for sure. I feel like this place is, obviously people are older, the demographic is older, and probably been wealthier for longer. I don't think they care about other people. I wasn't expecting anything less. I feel like Europe in general is not very welcoming in comparison to like Thailand, in Dubai, South Africa. The hospitality is a lot better over there.
The weather,
it's November right now. It's like we're coming up to mid-November and it's still, people are in the pool, by the poolside. It's expensive.
Oh yeah.
Like really expensive. Like Dubai is expensive, but Dubai is like London expensive. So if you like have a good job in London, it's manageable. This place, people here don't work. It's definitely generational wealth.
Yeah.
The brunch here is 95 euros for brunch, and that's like on offer, like good price.
Like as soon as we got in, she was like selling it to us.
Yeah, we got 95 euros for brunch, and not for both of us, individually. Cancellation fee for restaurants 120 euros. 3-minute taxi drive 20 euros. 10-minute 50 euros, and there's no Uber or Bolt or any of those other things, which is probably they do that so that the local taxis can make money.
This is where you go to like well, not really.
Yeah, you're not,
People don't work.
yeah, it's not giving working back. Like we haven't even seen like a working district yet. I heard there is one. Yeah, so far so good. Loving it, loving the vibe, especially today. This is what we got. This was 32 euros. Not bad, seems like a good size. So we're gonna get the food to taste test. I mean, good. The dough is like fresh. The food we had yesterday was also really good. Remember the Italian food we had in Norway? We were like, this is the best.
Oh, I think I do
Italian
remember.
we've had. I was in like Norway, which is so random. That was like the best Italian food I've had in Europe. But like every time I went to like France, Italy, I've never liked this food. I don't know. But this is really good.
Tu connais la suite, je te ferai pas un dessin. Pourquoi mentir, je te ferai pas un dessin. Tu connais la suite, je te
Another popular thing is people have tiny, like this for example, like people have tiny dogs. I feel like, don't you feel like a lot of the trends that I see, I'm like, okay, so this is why people do those things, because these people are not following trends, this is their lifestyle. But like I feel like over the last couple of years I've seen like more normal people by like super tiny dogs, so small, like handbag dogs. Even when we were coming, remember?
Yeah, on the plane.
Literally on the plane, lady, there was a dog in the seat on the plane. In a bag. Like, that's how small the dogs here are. If I see some more, I'll show you guys. I guess these are supposed to be like Japanese style trees. There's a little waterfall action.
We have like crayfish inside.
Crayfish. Crayfish.
Koi.
What's that?
They're like, you know, Japanese fish. They're like orange and then some are spotty.
Tu connais la suite si je te fais millions de rojets dans le viseur. Et sans rien faire, tu fous la mémé.
There's a beach, but it's not really a beach. It's a rock beach. It probably looks great on camera, but it's literally like little pebbles. So this is the kind of beach it is. But at least there is a beach. And there does seem to be some watering activities. Obviously Monaco is known like the yachts and stuff, but there's also people doing that thing. I don't know if it's paraglide. Is it paragliding though? I think paraglide is the one that's you get pulled by the boat. Lots of like beach clubs and restaurants along the beach side. Oh, I love the sound of the ocean. I don't know if you guys can see these like really fancy balconies. There's a lot of apartments along this strip. I'm gonna try and see some of the prices. My guess is that they're around. What's your guess for the price?
10 a month.
10, just 10k.
Just. How much was the one
You're literally like they're gonna have sea views.
How much was the one that you saw earlier?
That
wasn't
the thing. 15.
15. Oh, okay. Based on that, I thought it was even 5. You said. Based on that, yeah, maybe 25.
Yeah. Obviously, it's gonna range in the building. I don't think you'll be in any of these buildings for cheaper than like 15, 20. And I'm sure some, maybe like the penthouse, can go up 40, 50
How you go?
a month.
So I did find a listing from the building, and a 4-bedroom was going for 28,000 euros a month, which was within my expectations, to be honest, given that Monaco is one of the most expensive places to live in the world. But I was pleasantly surprised by how modern it was on the inside, given how it looked from the outside.
So we are on the promenade with all of the yachts. It's what? Oh, it's gorgeous. Monaco is so beautiful. Guys, we're at the fair, and there's so many things I want to do. But I feel like it's like, are you a kid? Yay! Yeah! Here we are back at the train station, heading to Nice. It was so fun at the fair. How did you find the fair?
Oh, the fair.
You lazy girl.
The fair was fun.
And I felt like that was the first thing that we had value for money.
Oh yeah. There were so many people there though.
Oh my, I feel like, yeah. I feel like it probably doesn't happen often, because the way that there was so many people there, that's the most packed place we've been in the whole of Monaco. And then we went to see the church, but I didn't pull out my camera. It was nothing that special, to be honest. So we randomly got approached by, should I say, an apparently reality TV recruiter. So yeah, that was interesting. I hope this inspires you to go to Monaco and check it out. I would like 100% recommend it. What would I give it out of 10? I feel like it depends on your vibe. If you like luxury, quiet, you like that, this kind of aesthetic, I'd say it's like definitely like a 10 out of 10. What would you rate it, I guess?
I would rate it like a solid 8 out of 10. Like if you just want a low-key vibe, like.
Bye guys.